Chick-fil-A prides itself upon not just being a great restaurant with great food and service, but also being part of the community they serve. And that's why they have come up with their Everyday Heroes program. And here to talk with us much more about it is ABC2's Megan Knight. Welcome, Megan. Great to have you here.
Hi, Wyatt. How are you?
Look, we're having a great time here on Midday Maryland as always. And I love this program because it does pay tribute to people in the community that maybe kind of are beneath the radar.
Right, and that's exactly how I like to describe it to people. It's those unsung heroes that we all know in the community who are just doing those good things and don't want the pat on the back. They're not looking for the accolades. So we want to give them the accolades, and we want to give them the pat on the back, and that's what the Everyday Heroes program is all about.
And a lot of these people, they don't even want the recognition, but we give it to them anyway because they do amazing work. And I know our most recent Everyday Hero is pretty amazing. Talk about him.
Oh my gosh, Steve Finch. I don't even know where to begin with him. So his Clark Kent job, I like to say, the job by day is he's an inspector for State Highway Administration on the bridges and overpasses. His Superman job, though, is he does a lot of work with the homeless, specifically in Anne Arundel County. He sets up these outreach events every week where they give out food and clothing and water, just the basic necessities, and people will line up. I mean, sometimes they can serve up to 200 people at a time there, and you know, he works tirelessly. He works with Be More Caring, so they work with the homeless in Baltimore, so he'll do a lot of things with that. Funny thing, Wyatt, last Christmas, he's really big on the holidays. He likes to invite people who don't have a place to go into his home. He baked 6,000 cookies to give out during the holidays.
You just don't think of a guy who's, you know, keeping an eye on our bridges and overpasses being this, like, prodigious baker.
Right.
But incredibly enough, you know, his heart calls him to do this, and he makes it happen.
And he always says he doesn't feel like he's doing enough. And yet, when you talk to people, especially at Be More Caring, they say Steve does the most out of anybody, and yet he still feels like he could be doing more. So he fits the Everyday Hero idea perfectly.
To a T. And I mean, we know we have a big homeless problem in the Baltimore area, and we often wonder what's the best way that we can help address it, and he's found this incredible way to do that.
Absolutely, and not just giving people what they need, but he calls them his friends. He gets to know them on a personal level. He gets to know what they need, if they need jobs or housing or whatever. So he really makes that personal connection that I think a lot of times gets lost when you are doing homeless outreach. You know, he takes that extra step.
You know, and he's doing amazing things, and there are other people out there that are doing, you know, things that are equally as amazing, probably, although it's a high mark to get to what he's doing. But people out there that are watching and say, you know, I know someone who is really doing some great work in the community. They want to maybe nominate them. What's the process? How do they? So
it is so simple. Couldn't be simpler, actually. You just go to abc2news.com/everydayheroes. And you go on the website, there's a nomination form. You can fill it out. I will say the more specific you are, the better. Just to give good examples of why you think this person deserves this award. We've been getting in some really great nominations. It's really hard to pick. There's just so many good people out there. You want to give it to everybody. So we pick a winner once a month, and then that person receives a plaque, and they also receive a lunch for 10, courtesy of Chick-fil-A.
Oh, we love it. And you're on the news side there, and we get a lot of dark stories. These are great stories. And
these are the feel-good stories that you just love to share.
Well, Megan Knight, thank you so much for being here with our Chick-fil-A Everyday Heroes.
Yeah, thank you, Wyatt.
All right, we'll have you back soon, and we will be back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.